I learned that trap music creates new publishing. Because when you create new publishing, you don't have to pay nobody, basically.
Right.
So that's why down south music took over, because there was trap music, but it was original music.
It was original music.
They didn't have to sample from New York.
Yeah. Stage One Podcast. Stoop to Store, Legacy to Legal. You know how we do. We got a very special guest. We got Timbo King with us. Yeah. Wu-Tang.
Correction. The original.
Original Timbo King.
Yes,
Facts.
Yes. Get that correct.
Wu-Tang.
Bong, 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 bong. Salute. Peace to the gods and earth to the universe.
That's what's up, man. Yo, we're very happy to have you on the show today, man. This is really. I mean, Wu-Tang was a huge part of my upbringing, and I remember the first time hearing you guys shout like the Royal Fam, Killer Army, like you got like the whole that was so exciting as a Wu-Tang fan to be like, oh, all right, we got more shit coming. That dudes different components, you know what I mean? And like that whole era was something super special. And so thanks for coming on, man. So what is you got the original Timbo King. So what is the origin of that name? Like you are the original Timbo King.
First of all, my given name, my birth name is Timothy, for one.
Yeah.
You know, my new album is called Why Timit. That's Timothy backwards.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
But Timothy is my given name, so you know, I just broke it down. Timothy also is a plant. So, you know.
Yeah.
If you know Timothy is a plant?
Agriculture.
Yeah, he said Timothy.
Timothy is also a plant. Name of a plant.
I didn't know that.
Not to be confused with a Jeffrey.
And what is it? What's
It's for the wildlife, basically.
Yeah.
A plant for the wildlife is you've seen it before. It's like this slender plant, like it looked like little acorns.
Yeah.
Little acorns coming out.
And the wildlife eats it?
Yeah, the wildlife for the wildlife.
That's what's up.
You know, the vegetarians, I guess.
Yeah, the herbivores.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Well, you know, being that I'm from Brooklyn, New York City, and my name was Tim, my family used to call me Tim because I'm a junior as well. My father's name is
Tim.
It's Tim. So, you know, they used to call me Tim when I was younger. And I said, yo, it's a long story before I got to Timbo King, because my name used to be T-Rock, the Ultimate. You know, I was a big wrestler fan, so I added the Ultimate to it.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I used to body slam an MC on the ground or whatever at a hip-hop party. I was T-Rock, the Ultimate rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bench press, any block jam, whatever. You know, that was my theory.
Yeah.
And Timbo King came when I got more conscious, because T-Rock was like, he was like a savage.
Yeah. Battle rap days.
Yeah, he was a battle rapper,
Yeah.
but he was a savage. And one day, I was younger. I was like maybe, I think 16, 17 years old. It's also in my book too. I ran across this brother named Just Ice. And you know, me and my brothers, the Tropics from Ocean Hill, Brownsville, was like, yo, there go Just Ice, once you battle him. And I was like, all right, cool, because, you know, I was always eager to go whatever. Just spar, whatever. You know, and, you know, we rapping and all that. I'm young. He's like, yo, get short. You know, Just Ice all big. He got the Gucci hat on, the gold fronts on. You know what I'm saying? The fly free line sneakers on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's really who he is. I'm like, oh shit, Just Ice is all diesel. I'm looking at him like, yeah, I was battle. So I'm rapping, and you know, I say my little T-Rock rhymes. And, you know, I'm a big fan of the Cold Crush brothers at that time, because I grew up listening to Cold Crush, Kumo D, Grandmaster Cass was a big influence to me as far as his voice.
Yeah.
And I never seen him before, because I never went to those parties back then, but I just heard it from the tapes from my uncle. And see how rappers would take lines from MCs now, like they would say it, like with certain things like Jay-Z used to do with big lines.
Yeah.
I used to do that back in the days in the hood with Grandmaster Cass rhymes. I would say my lines, but then his in the end of the bar it might be a Grandmaster Cass line. But it was like paying homage to the person who
I never saw nothing wrong with that.
But nobody in the neighborhood knew that.
Right.
Because they never knew who Grandmaster Caz was
What?
anyway.
Yeah.
They knew his music, but they wasn't in depth. Well,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? With the
know the
microscope,
lines.
listen to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lines and all that. So Just Ice peeped that. Because, you know, he's from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? He is hip-hop. He got the #1 record out. So he's like, oh, you a biter. All my friends around the way was like,
oh, yes.
That's a curse word back in the day.
You a biter.
The biggest of them.
I was like, oh, my God. He caught me
He
out
caught
there.
you.
Like, he
Caught you slipping. Yeah.
So, you know, my friends was like, you know, they were scratching their head at first. It's like, yo, what's up, man? I'm like, nah, I said, this is what it is. I had to explain to my friends and all. Like, no, I use Grandmaster Caz ended. All those rhymes is mine. I'm T-Rock the Ultimate. Don't get it twisted. But I used to that style.
Yeah.
I was like way before a lot of guys. Like
the
Alien Flow, the paying homage rhymes. That's paying homage rhymes.
Yeah.
What do you mean by alien flow? Like
Alien
how they
Flow,
call it, like Keith Murray?
Alien Flow to me was like an ultra voice that you don't use in your regular rap.
Kind of like Quasimodo, like yeah.
So I
Bad
would
lib
use
with Quasimodo
alien voices too, like you know, because they was entertaining too. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sometimes everybody don't want that baritone voice all the time. Sometimes they want the tenor or the soprano. I used to go to different octaves on them. Like different ones was alien flows to me. That's how I used to label them.
DMX had Damien.
Excuse me?
Like how DMX did with Damien, how he had a different voice, like almost like a
that was like his alter ego too.
Yeah.
That was just like his way of expressing himself in that form.
Got you.
So as an MC, I would say Timbo King got into it after Just Ice peeped me on that. I can't be T-Rock no more. He just blew my shit up. I got to change my whole shit up. So I was like, damn, this is like I said, we 17, 16, so 88, 89. So I'm still trying to find myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, this is when the 5% Nation is very influenced in the neighborhood. Lessons was like regular.
Yeah.
You know, you get lessons on the 4th floor in your neighborhood, on the 5th floor. It was like regular. It was given out like newspapers. It was just like information. All the kids around the way had 5% Nation, Supreme Mathematics. Even if you had a tour piece.
That was big.
Like,
is that when you like linked with
comic books? It was like they was giving it out, the information. If you had a ripped up page, if you ain't had page 20, you would have to go to your friend's house. Like, yo, I only got 1 through 18. Could you give me the other pages and stuff like that? So, so I was getting conscious awareness of myself. I was like, yo. Damn, we are born kings and queens, we gods of earth. I'm Tim King. I'm Tim, born king. I'm born. I'm like, yo, Tim, born king. I'm like, I'm gonna break it down. Timbo King. I'm like, Tim. But I still ain't paid no mind though.
It's just there. It's in there.
Yeah,
seed was planted.
Brewing. Timbo King's brewing. It's in there. Yeah.
So it was this Jamaican record by Reggie Stepper called Original Kimbo King, right? This was like, I think, early 90, 88, 89, 90 in that gap. And I used to play in the reggae spot off the camera when we was just talking about how I used to sell my music in front of
in front of weed spots. Yeah.
This was a Jamaican spot. I used to play this record all the time. I was like, damn. That should sound dope. Original Kimbo King. Original Kimbo. I used to thought he said Timbo King, but he said Kimbo King.
He's saying Kimbo King.
He said Kimbo King.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit. I already had that thought I was gonna change my name to Timbo King in the crib. And I'm hearing this guy, the Jamaican guy, say Kimbo King. It's almost destiny that I say Timbo King.
Yeah.
So I'm still selling my shit as T-Rock the Ultimate because, you know, I still had leftover inventories.
Yeah, you gotta sell that shit.
Yeah, you gotta sell that shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get the rest of the work out.
As that Jamaican record get popular, a lot of people walk around and hear that record, start singing. I'm like, oh shit, they starting to say Kimbo King, but not saying Timbo King.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me see if I switch it over and let me see if they'll gravitate to that. So I went in the studio and redid that record. Most Jamaicans do American Records over.
Yeah, they redo it.
I
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
American
They use the
did
same
Jamaican
sound.
record
Yeah, that's
over.
fire.
I
Yeah,
flipped it
yeah.
over. I'm like, oh shit. He said Kimbo King. I'm gonna say Timbo King, but in the American version, he said it in the Caribbean style.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, Timbo King on the thing. I'm in my crib. I was like, oh, that shit sounded kind of swingy. It's rocking. I'm like, oh, Timbo King. All right, Timbo original. That's it. I'm the original Timbo King.
Yeah, and that's where it came from. That's
And
what's
what
up.
year was this
History is
again?
born.
In between, like, right after Just Ice into like 90.
Okay, so yeah,
91.
that was right around the time there was a lot of like Caribbean influence in hip hop too. Like,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
like, that should probably hit like
Yeah, definitely.
probably hit
It was
really
like-
hard.
And
Especially with the marijuana.
Yeah.
yeah,
Most marijuana spots in my neighborhoods was Caribbean based. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the time.
and all in
Jamaicans,
and Bush. You
the
said Bushwick, right?
Trinidadians, Yeah,
Yeah, Bushwick,
See,
Brooklyn.
I lived on the cusp. It was like, it was Bushwick, right? If you turn around the corner, it's Bedford-Stuyvesant. Because the J train separates Bedford-Stuyvesant from Bushwick.
Yeah.
Now, if you make a left from Bedford-Stuyvesant, you'll be in Brownsville. Because Brownsville starts on the cusp of Rockaway Avenue.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was like in a triangle, maybe a square of Bed-Stuyvesant, Bushwick, Brownsville, and East New York. So it's all
You're
in
like
the
you
same,
were in the same. Yeah, yeah. You're like
I'm-
quintessential Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
So
So
I
what's
would get different community energies.
Yeah, you could swing around all of them and shit. How's that feel now? Like, what's the difference now with those neighborhoods versus back then? Like, that was 35 years ago. You out there pumping tapes. What's the neighborhoods like now in Brooklyn compared to then?
Less people outside.
Less people outside.
Because in them neighborhoods, it was like 50 people on a corner, 40 people on this block, 30 people on this stoop, 10 people. It's not like that no more. It's just like birds chirping and, it's beautiful. It's great.
Yeah, yeah.
For the next generation and the new generation, of course.
Yeah, it's a different. It's a different kind
It's a
of
different look. And plus,
culture.
there's new buildings.
Yeah.
Another thing, you know what I'm saying? The real estate structure is totally different. That same vacant lot that I grew up there is not there no more.
It's like a nice building and shit.
It's a fucking smart
Luxury
building.
building.
With 30
Smart
million or
building.
some shit.
Yeah.
Smart building and shit.
Yeah.
So they will never get the same energy that we had when we were growing up.
Right.
So they can never. That's why they can really relate to it. It's like, what you talking about? You've been living in this building for 7 years. It's nice. The train is right here. It's convenient. The bus stops right here on time.
Yeah.
Not an
What you
on-time
talking
bus
about?
stop.
Yeah.
That's valuable
Yeah.
right there.
What is you talking about?
Yeah.
That vibe. So it's different.
Word.
Yeah, and you got to see that transition basically
Oh yeah, I seen it
firsthand.
live in
Yeah.
effect. Like, wow, it's right in my face. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Before the bus never used to stop here. It just kept going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To the main stop.
Yeah,
Like in
yeah.
betweens is like, yo, I'm not stopping in that hood. I'm not stopping on that block.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people used to do a lot of setups with the bus. You gotta understand, the bus back in the days, our friends used to go to the beginning of the bus just to open up all the windows. Open up all the windows, so when
Yeah.
the bus stops, all the windows is open. So you're sitting in the bus with your gold chain in the back of the window, and all the windows is open. So the guy just comes snatch your chain because the windows is open. All the windows is open.
Yeah.
So a regular person
Yikes.
that pays fare got a chain on, and the windows in back of you. You like just talking to your friend. Hey, just chill.
Yeah, your chain snatched.
You get your chain snatched from the windows, all the windows open.
Yoink.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They used to do mad shit. Like, oh shit, like, yo, who thought about some shit like that?
That's innovative though, man.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Yeah.
But, that was the day.
That was a different time, man.
Nah,
Yeah.
definitely.
We're definitely,
crazy.
the
That's
whole,
a valid reason to skip a step.
there ain't my son lived in the fucking neighborhood that I grew up in, and him and his friends weren't hanging out on the stoop on stage one. It's not even that
It's
type
like,
of
to
party
me,
in the same way.
Like, it's like, to me, it's like everybody had their little dirt. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I didn't want it to be a dirty guy. You know what I'm saying? I know, come on, I'm not
Yeah.
clean, spick and span. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
don't know.
My sneakers gonna get dirty.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Facts.
I don't know about my pants and my sneakers gonna get dirty from running, whatever, stepping on toes. Somebody stepped on my toes. That's how I look at an example.
Yeah.
And that's what the streets is about, man. Basically, getting stepped on or somebody stepping on your toes.
You want to, yeah,
pardon.
yeah, you're good, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
That's fire.
You know, you just got to know that. And
Yeah.
plus, another thing, Timbo King came from a stomping king too, because I was a battle rapper. I took the essence of the battle rapper of Timbo King, be like, yo, I'm a stomping king too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a, you know, when I battle rap, I'm like, yo, and plus Timberlands was popular too. It was like all
Yeah.
of that played a part
Yeah.
in it too. It was like,
I heard the name. I thought Timberlands. I was
Yeah.
like, this man loves Timberlands.
nah, it came from my given name.
That's
but
fire.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the real reason,
Timberland
so
played
much
a major
iller.
part into
Why you chose it?
No, because it was catchy at the time.
Yeah.
Tim's, Timberland.
But yeah, you
Yeah,
brought-
but they didn't call Timbos until like the mid
Like
90s.
90,
So he
like
was
98.
already Timbo King.
Yeah.
So like before
It was,
that,
it
you
was
know?
made for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking, I saw you brought up battle rap. Is it true you battled RZA in the past
Mm.
when you guys were younger?
When I say a battle, nobody ain't know. It was a personal battle because I knew the God Justice Allah.
Okay,
Justice
yeah.
Allah is the genius.
Mm.
And I grew up in the same neighborhood as the genius, but I never knew he was the Jizza.
Right.
Yeah, all
So
right.
he transformed into the Jizza. I met Genius in like that same time, like
Yeah.
89, 90-ish. And
Yeah.
I knew him as the Genius because I knew him from my uncle, the guy who used to put me onto the Cold Crush. Them two was like the same age.
Yeah,
So they
yeah.
used to talk about hip hop all the time. I used to watch them talking about, yo, Grandmaster Caz better than Kumo D. Kumo D better than this person. I was like, okay. I see them, you know, debate all the time.
Yeah.
And my uncle telling them, yo, my nephew rhyming. He used to, you know, I was just spitting. He like, yo, he got a nice voice. He got a nice, what he used to call it, delivery. He got delivery, voice, and your subject matter is dope. I like that. Genius used to rhyme. I was like, yo, you got the same thing. I used to compliment him on the same thing.
Yeah.
So we look at each other. He was cool and shit. Boom. And he came out with his record. What's that? The Come Do Me records and all that. I
Yeah.
was there for all of that.
Like
I
his
knew about
his
all
first solo deal,
that.
right?
I knew about all
Yeah.
that. Me, Dreddy Kruger. Who was the other brother? Rest in peace, Daddy O, his cousin Born. I remember them when I was younger. So it was definitely different when he changed to the Jizza.
Yeah. Oh
When I
yeah.
met
Yeah.
him, the
Stylistically, it was way different.
It was like, who the fuck is the Jizza? But I know that name from somewhere. Cause it was like the Jizza, I heard it in a conversation with somebody else saying that he was the genius. But I ain't
Yeah.
paying no mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, man.
Now you went to school with Master Killer, right?
Who?
You?
No.
I thought I heard that. Or Killer Priest. Sorry.
No, me and
Yeah.
Killer
Killer
Priest
Priest.
Yes, that's what it
Killer
was. That's what it
Priest,
was.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
was in the same math class. Killer Priest was like a football player back then. Killer
Yeah?
Priest was big.
Yeah.
See, I was into gymnastics.
Okay.
I like backflips, somersaults, flying tucks, Arabian Nights. That's me. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm nice. Because from the sand parks and the mattresses, and it was nice.
Yeah.
Cartwheels, that's my shit. I'm one of them.
Yeah. That's fire.
Priest
Flipping
was
guys.
always,
Parkour.
Priests are like a football player.
Yeah. It was a little Smash Mouth style, you know?
He was that size. Priest was that size when we was in the fucking 7th, 8th grade. For real. We used to sit right next to her like this.
Yeah, I'm high as fuck. I said Master
I
Killer.
used to tell I love the fall theory, man. The front, the out, the inner, and then the last. And he was like, what are you talking about? I was like, yo, in math and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all really was like, what's today's mathematics?
No, I'm talking about, no.
I was joking. I was just making a joke. Yeah.
Like literally.
Literally,
Yeah. And Priest was like, he had all the video games. You know what I'm saying? The cartridges. This one, Atari 5200.
Actually, I heard a story about that.
ColecoVision. Oh my God. We used to have this partner in our school, in our same class, rest in peace, named Leroy. He was the first person with Miss Pac-Man and Centipede in his house. I'm talking about the actual video game.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's
You know
crazy.
what I'm saying? He won it from the sweepstakes back then.
He had the cabinet. Like from the
Yeah,
arcade?
yeah.
Like,
Oh
put the
my
quarter in
God.
and everything.
Oh,
He
wow.
won it from a sweepstakes.
To have that back then is
I think
crazy.
the name of the video company was Midday. I think something like Midday. I forgot who made the videos.
Yeah. Midway.
Midday.
Yeah, midday. Yeah.
And they used to throw sweepstakes in the hood. So, I think his parents had won this joint.
That's for hire.
And he used to have everybody.
I didn't think nobody won any sweepstakes. I thought they were just imaginary.
A bunch of scams, yeah.
Well, anyway.
That's awesome.
Priest had Atari 5200 cartridges, like Dig Dug, all the fly shit. And I guess he let Leroy hold it, and Leroy didn't bring it back like he's supposed to bring it back. But I was with Leroy the night before and telling Priest, like, yo, I was just playing your joints the other night. So I don't know why Leroy ain't tell you he don't have it. It was some big discrepancy. So he's like, yo, so you was with him? Him and Leroy fought in math class. He beat the guy up. I feel fucked up because I told Priest that Leroy did have the cartridge.
But it was inadvertently, right?
But inadvertently, yeah. You just said, well, yeah.
I was playing with it last night. What did you talking about? She told me it didn't happen no more.
Oh, shit.
That's hilarious.
Because Leroy was in the front. He used to sit in the front row. Me and Priest sat in the fourth row. Got up, beat the guy up. I'm like, oh my gosh, Priest. I felt guilty. Like, damn, man. I felt like, damn, I dropped down.
Oh.
That was my first time. That's my first time experience. Oh, you dropped down. And then Priest, that's his first time feeling, oh, I got played. Like, that's how you get played. Like, what? That's, you in public school, like, oh, you trying to play me? That's when you first get that.
You get that rage because you got the hormones going. You're like, I'm gonna fuck this.
That's what that means when somebody try to play you.
Yeah.
Let me fix that.
Yeah.
So that shit is crazy. But yeah, man, those were the days, baby.
So I just want to ask again about battle rap culture.
Yeah.
RZA was telling a story like,
oh yeah,
yep, you go on that. But he's basically telling a story like Timbo, he was eating everybody. He was destroying every single body that he came across.
I was one of those dudes, man. I'm telling you, man.
He was like, he kind of got the best of you, but that's also the reason that y'all connected how y'all connected. Could you talk about just battle rap? So it's a two-part question.
We only had three verses apiece.
Okay.
I went, he went, I went, he went, I went, he went. It was like that. And the only witness was the genius. And since I was, street orientated, all my rhymes was like street oriented. How fly I was getting money, my team, we going to clubs, we doing that, stat and the third, we traveling, this and this. He came with science and math. So when it came with science and math, it was so interesting. It was like, oh, wow. The sun is this far away? I'm like, I never heard that. Actually, in a battle, somebody's battling me and telling me how far the fucking sun is and how much the earth weighs. And I'm like, I'm very up crossing my feet. Like, oh, shit, it's very, very interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This shit it sounds dope.
Facts.
I ain't gonna front. This is like 91.
Right, 91.
91,
Early.
killing the shit. I'm like, all right, so you want some shit like that. And we still stick to my street shit. I did my motherfuckers who claiming they know us or that. I still know the rhymes. Motherfuckers who I didn't want to go in there. But he did the that's when he did the he did the pregnant rhyme on me. Something about the fallopian tube.
Yes.
He did that rhyme on me back then.
He actually
always
ended up
on
recording that
fallopian
and
tube.
put it on Birth of a Prince in like 2004 or whatever. That album he dropped in. Like,
He did that before?
He ended up putting it on an album.
Yeah,
Birth of a Prince. He ended up recording that song. Yeah,
Oh wow!
Yeah, that
So
exact shit.
Man, I heard that shit when he first did it. Well, he did it on me.
Yeah, that's wild.
It was crazy. Fallopian tube, from the
It's a wild
from the
song.
egg to the fucking the blood. I was like this in Battery Park, like this, like oh shit, like wow.
I couldn't imagine hearing that in '91.
Yeah,
Like, what the
seriously.
fuck?
Yeah,
Would have blew my
What,
mind, melted my
acapella,
brain.
no beat,
Like,
nothing.
Yeah.
Acapella,
Crazy.
just me and him and Genius like this. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh,
So
shit.
Genius was like, so what you think, God? Because before I battled him, before we rhymed, he told me, he's like, yo, man, Genius always talk about you all the time.
Yeah.
I said, yeah. I was like, all right, cool, that's cool. He said, yo, man, y'all need to get together. I was like, all right, so, RZA was on some, his name was Rakim.
Yeah,
At the time,
he
he wasn't
at
even
the time
RZA.
he wasn't RZA.
It was
yeah,
Rakim.
yeah,
He was
Rakim.
He was on some, he's
Prince
circling
Rakim,
around
man.
me and all that. I'm sitting in the center. He's going around me in a circle. I'm like, damn, what the fuck this doing?
Is he talking or is he just
Yeah, he's
silent?
talking.
He's rapping.
He's rapping,
doing his
doing
verse.
something about the
I
earth
thought,
and this
I thought
and
when
this.
you battled, he was
He's
just
battling
walking.
He's battling me. I'm in,
literally
like, this
walking
is me.
circles around
He's,
him.
and RZA going around me, rhyming
really
like
wrapping
this.
circles around.
Wow.
Like, yeah, the earth and the like this.
Rapping about the solar system and shit.
Yeah, going around me.
Yeah, going
That's
around
crazy.
you.
So I'm like,
yeah.
oh, he went it down. So that it
Different,
sharp as
bro.
me too.
Yeah.
Because I was like, the only person I heard rhyme like that was Rakim. I was like, damn. Like, damn, his name Rakim. I'm like, oh, something going on. It's something going on.
There's inspiration happening.
There's something
you
going to
know?
Rakim, the Rakims, and I knew he was Allah Justice. Remember, I said the lessons was always in the hood, but I wasn't really into it like that.
Yeah.
RZA was like, you can't fuck with the gods after his last rhyme and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, the gods? Like, yo, what the fuck is he talking about, man? You can't fuck with the gods, but you dope though. I ain't gonna front though. You dope though. I ain't gonna. You fly though. You dope though. Word. You fly though. You said some shit though. You said yo. You started saying my shit. I'm like, oh shit. All right.
You listening?
All right, cool. And after that, he jumped back on the ferry boat, and I jumped back on the J train.
Yeah.
All right. Shit was crazy.
That's what's up.
So he just came all the way to Manhattan just to, rhyme off with me and shit. But if you look at it, it was like, Genius look at it like, to me, like, it was an expression. It's like, I guard body by battling an 85er. In that sense.
Yeah.
If you know what that means.
Yeah, I know what that means. Yeah.
Now, that's amazing. I actually want to talk more about the 5% Nation and the impact it had on our community. But before that, could you talk about how you feel about battle rap culture now? It's grown into such a big thing with Smack DVD URL and just what it is. It's like the event.
Divisions of the battle rap.
Just in the state that is
I like
at
the
now.
league that is in. I like the direction it went to. It got corporate because when I was battle rapping, we didn't have no cameras. We didn't have no sponsors. We didn't have no ticket sales. You didn't promote it like, yo, me and RZA going to battle at the Palladium in fucking May.
No, it was you and RZA battling and
right
Jizza
there.
watching. And
You
like
know, it's just
Jizza is
like-
the only motherfucker that could be
there,
like,
you know
yo,
what I'm
this is
saying?
what happened and
Yeah,
corroborate
you know.
it. There's a witness.
Yeah, it is
Like
a
that's
witness.
a legendary fucking moment. Like for me to digest that story, in this moment, just that entire idea is fucking insane to me. And yo, that's like a whoa moment in hip hop history. So
You gotta
peace to you
understand,
for
I
that,
went
man.
to-
like, holy shit.
I went from Bushwick because I remember I told you Genius used to live up the block from me. So
Yeah.
he was like, yo, what you doing right now? He said, yo, come with me to Staten Island. This is back in the days. He was like, Staten Island. He didn't say Shaolin. He said, come with me to Staten Island. So I went to Staten Island with him, but he said, yo, we're not going to go because Rakim's going to meet us in Battery Park. We battled right there in front of, we'll say, South Ferry, the boat and all that other shit.
Yeah.
Right there on the side and shit.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. But back to you with the question you were saying, the battle rap world, I feel it's like, I look at everything as a sport.
Yes.
So it's a new division in hip hop.
Uh-huh.
You see, like I said, we grew up with a wrestling. I was the
Yeah,
ultimate
yeah.
T-Rock, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, Jimmy Fly Snooker and all them dudes was my favorite, man.
Yeah.
It's a fly joint.
Yeah, jumping off the turnbuckle on him and shit like this.
So boxing, growing up off of Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, that era. So
Mike
everything is a
Tyson.
sport. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I look at battle rap was a sport to me.
Yeah.
Making records is a sport. Battle rap was a sport, and performance is a sport.
Right.
Like I looked at it like it's three different lanes.
Three different divisions. Yeah.
Three different divisions
sports. Yeah.
of music.
Of music. Yeah.
Because I knew people that couldn't really make that real right hip hop record, but they could perform their ass off.
Right.
Yeah.
But then they sent that same guy, he can't battle though. He can't battle rap.
Can't battle rap.
But that same battle guy, he can't perform, but only in the battle rap arena. But he still can't even make that record either.
Can't make
Yeah,
the
can't write a
record.
hook.
It's like
Can't write
this
a
shit
hook
is
to save
bugged
his
the
life.
fuck out.
Right,
So
yeah.
you stay in your lane,
Still like
like
that.
whatever you are.
Yeah.
You stay in that lane.
Yeah.
Then you got some that's very polished that like can battle rap,
Right.
can make the record and perform.
Right.
That's what KRS-One is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's all three.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't
And
even think
I just
of the
seen him a
people
couple
that
months
can be
ago.
all three
Incredible.
though. You don't even think of them as battle rappers. You think of them as whatever they become, this super mega star thing that they've
Like
become.
Capadonna to me can do all three.
Yeah.
Capadonna's a battle rapper.
But I don't think of Capadonna as a battle rapper because he's achieved the success that he has with his records and shit.
But only battle rappers know what a battle rapper is.
Yeah. Facts.
Like, yo, he was one of them.
He was one of them. Yeah.
Like Aguilar. Me and Aguilar went at it
Oh yeah,
when we was younger.
Aguilar's a legend.
Me and him used to go for 3 hours in the park in West Fork Park.
Yeah.
3 hours.
Aguilar used to do this open mic in fucking the Lower East Side called at the Pyramid called End of the Week. And Aguilar used to be at that. The Poison Pen will be at that shit, but that shit was
That's like the new era of battle rap.
Yeah.
See, all the battle raps I'm talking about, like before the stages, before it was like, okay, this is gonna be a battle rap. We're gonna make it known. You know, we got social media. This is the battle rap you talking about is like social media era.
No, it's pre-social media. They had like a showcase thing where you would like come up. They call it like the Showcase of Champions, and then you would.
What year was
used
that?
to be like an open. That was like early 2000s, like 2001, 2002. But they kept it going. They were like the
But
longest
still,
running
battle rap
hip
was
hop.
on BET.
But battle rap was on BET.
That's what I'm talking about.
And
It was
on
still-
MTV and
it
shit. It was still commercialized.
It was like it was getting into that
Getting
arena.
there. Yeah,
for sure.
I'm talking about battle rap
Smack
was like
started
yo,
and shit.
Yeah,
Smack had started already. URL had started already. You know what I mean? They were
and
like
the BET, whatever that Freestyle Fridays.
Smack made it catch fire. Freestyle Friday
Freestyle-
helped a lot
yeah,
because it got it
Freestyle
into
Friday.
every home in America.
Yeah,
you
that's
know
what
what I'm
made it
saying?
really
Like,
more popular.
and the 8 Mile movie
Then
coming
the
out
8
right
Mile
around then,
movie,
it was just a
yeah,
perfect
yeah.
storm, and everybody loved battle rap after that.
So that's how I look at it.
Now, you're definitely one of those rappers though that was able to be known for battle rap and then cross over and be successful in hip hop, like the industry wise. And my uncle, Mr. Cheeks, he got into the game from battling niggas and like
Mr. Cheeks from Lost Boys.
Salute from just battling and all. That's how he got his name.
See, I would
kinda
never think that
Yeah.
from his records.
Yep.
Right.
You see what I'm
Exactly.
saying? We just was talking about the element of the person who can make them hit records, but you don't think he was the battle rapper,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless
I'm-
you know him.
I feel
Unless
like
you
Then
knew
you knew you were in the
in that circle.
Yeah.
I feel like that's they're kind of two different things to achieve. Like how you were saying, like once you reach that certain level, you kind of forget that they're battle rappers. But sometimes those people who achieve that thing aren't battle rappers.
right.
Like that you got
Anymore.
that title is something
That's
you
just
gotta
like
earn. You gotta
Pitbull,
earn that.
the
in the
artist
field.
Pitbull. Pitbull is incredible. He was a battle rapper. This dude rap bars.
Right.
But the new records that he came out in the millennium and in the late '90s, you would never think he was that type of artist.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta do what's working at some point, you know.
In Miami, that's
Like,
that sound.
Especially
you know
when
what
you
I
get
mean?
in that kind of bag, like
Right.
fuck
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
I'm gonna make whatever you want. Like
That's true, but
not
you wouldn't-
necessarily. I ain't gonna make whatever you want, but
Nah, but
pretty
Pitbull,
fucking
I'm not
close
gonna
to
lie, I
it,
ain't
man.
hating
Them
on
bags
Pitbull.
are crazy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What happened?
Word. I ain't
Nah,
hating
he
on
gets-
Pitbull at all.
Nah, he's a beast.
Word. I
Yeah.
be getting it.
Yeah.
Now was Party Artie on that scene, that battle
Party
scene you were talking
Artie.
about?
I think that was the next. I'm gonna tell you who was in that scene. It was another guy named Karate Joe.
Okay.
He used to be with Aguilar all the time too. Oh my God, he was crazy too. RZA was always a part of the battle rap scene a lot too.
Yeah.
He was always in that battle rap scene. Supernatural, respect to those artists. See, my battle rap was, I'm not gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? I'm older now, I can talk about it. But my battle raps was always written battles. I never could freestyle battle
Most
rap.
people are. I mean, that's
Like,
they
all
was
it is
like,
now. It's
you know what I'm
100% written now. Like,
You know what I'm saying? My shit was always plan, plot, strategize. I don't care.
Yeah.
This shit gonna be 80 bars. This shit gonna be long. I don't give a pause. And it's gonna sound great because I could
just
slow it down. When you got rhymes, you know what you could do with it. You could just pause with it, act like you just made it up or
Yeah.
sleep. You know what I'm saying?
that just
But
means you were ahead of time. you know?
I salute the brothers who not of freestyling, just grab words just randomly from their brain like that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
another thing,
incredible. That's
Definitely.
another lane right there, man. I never could
Yeah.
master that, man.
Nah, I'm definitely a writer when I write.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'm very picky. I just don't want to say it. I know I can say it. It's there.
I write it and rewrite it a lot
Yeah,
of times.
that too.
You know what I mean? Make sure that it's the flow is right, the cadence is right.
I'm about the cadence. I'm like being in the pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's another shot to KRS too, because when we just seen him, he has all those same things, but then even still to this day on stage, he's gonna spit that freestyle.
Oh yeah,
he can freestyle.
Oh my god,
Yeah, actually,
that's incredible.
our friend
Immaculate.
opened up with him, and they just freestyled for like 10, 15 minutes. Him and KRS just went back at
That's
it. It
like
was a beautiful
lyrical
thing.
exercise. It's like
Shout out to Ozzy.
going into the
Big shout
gym,
out to Ozzy.
like bars literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man.
You gotta actually exercise to get that skill. Like
you
it
gotta
takes
exercise the mind. I'm not
it
saying
takes
I
like
can't do it.
constant skill. Like
It's
I mean,
that I'm
constant
not,
work.
fond of it so much. I'm so much writing. I write a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just write in general. It don't even have to be rhymes. It's just be like subject matters, topics, family stuff. My inner thoughts. I just like to write. In general.
How you feel about like the resurgence of that Wu-Tang sound, like the whole Griselda movement that's really kind of bringing that back around to the forefront, and I feel like that sound is definitely like one of the more popular hip hop subgenres now.
Yeah,
And it's
Rock
like
Marciano, them got Rock Marcy.
Rock
Marcy, let's get it
really
right.
paved the way.
Right.
See, Rock Marcy is the guy who Rock Marciano is the guy we know from the early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Now, Rock Marcy is the new guy that's, the fly spitter.
Yeah.
And I respect what he's doing now. Because he's the one that really started the no drums lane.
Yes.
That's Rock Marcy did that.
Yeah. West Side
A lot of
Gun really
people don't-
ran with it too,
Right,
but Rock did it first.
So,
Facts.
I mean, I respect it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's called evolution,
Yeah. But it's like,
Griselda
it's coming
come
back
from
around.
Buffalo, right?
Yeah, they come from Buffalo. Yeah.
Rick James come from Buffalo.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that
So
soul
from us,
music-
for us, from like being from upstate,
They're
you know
one
what I
of
mean?
us.
They're like us. We like, we love the fact that they're like bringing that sound back, and they're being a big part of kind of, shedding light on the importance of that vibe. Like that vibe can't get lost in the trap world. You know what I mean? That was really and the drill shit. Like that's great. Both of those are great, but the essence was can't get lost. And so I think that bringing that back, and it also opens it up for like OGs to come back and be fucking fashionable again.
No age
Right.
limit.
No age limit. Like
You know what I'm saying?
if you're nice with the bars, people want to listen to it. They want to hear it.
Griselda got famous in their mid-30s and late 30s.
I think it's about the frequencies too. Like you were saying, trap music. Trap music is at a 440 megahertz. Like if you think about it, we grew up off a hardware gear. You know what I'm saying?
Samples.
Hardware gear is analog to me because it's warm, it's compressed, it's tight.
Also,
Now-
if you're like tuning the sample right on the MPC, like if we had, like that's how I started producing on MPC 2000. You tune that sample.
But what is it? What it started on?
It started on vinyl too.
No,
so
I'm saying,
then
but what it started on megahertz wise?
who knows? Because it's you're taking it off of vinyl, right? And then depending on how you have it pitched on the vinyl, that changes the megahertz. And then however, so we
Either up
don't
or down.
inadvertently we don't even know, but we know it's not 440.
No, I'm talking about the new. I'm talking about the new equipment now.
Yeah, all tuned to 440.
That's what I'm trying to say. All the new equipment now starts at 440, so it won't even give you the analog feeling unless you are a producer from that era that know how to truncate it, now to bring it back.
Facts.
You won't never get that sound.
Right.
That's why another thing about trap music, I learned that trap music creates new publishing. Because when you create new publishing, you don't have to pay nobody, basically.
Right.
So that's why down south music took over, because there was trap music, but it was original music.
But it's original music,
They
not
didn't
a
have to sample from New York. See, New York music is great.
Even if it was like an interpolation and they might have had to pay a little bit of publishing,
They wouldn't even have to pay at all. Because it's original music.
Yeah.
Even if you played it over, because you're gonna do a minor, whatever the key is, different.
put it in a different key.
So the copyright is totally different now. It's not the same when producers from our era would sample that actual record and you hear the voice.
You got to pay the masters, which is the master
the
recording.
Publishing
You got to
company.
pay the publishing. You got to pay everybody.
So many slices in that pie.
Yeah, it's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But don't get me wrong, it sounds great.
It sounds amazing. It actually, because of how it's made and how it's tuned, it actually feels different. You're right about the frequencies. Like when it's A440, that exudes a certain feeling automatically. But anything,
see, I learned that from being around RZA when he did the Bobby Digital album.
Yeah,
when he converted analog to digital, then dumped it back to analog. And made it sound like, oh shit. Like, that song what song was that? Bobby Digital.
Yeah.
What? Oh my God. The way that sound. And I was there too when RZA first had Pro Tools. You got to be around.
Yeah. 36 Chambers was done on Pro Tools. That blew my mind.
When you're like a big time producer, you get to get all the toys first. Because all the corporate structures come to you first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? This is the new Pro Tools 1680. 1680
bit.
Yeah, nobody has this.
Nobody has this shit.
Make some hits off it.
Yeah.
So you have it like before the general public, before any other producers have it, because you get chose.
Yeah. That's why.
To come up with this new sound of this.
Yeah.
So when you come up with the new sound, then they be like, oh, you can make hits with it. Now we can bring it to the general public, but you have access to all the programs. They're not putting out all the programs.
Giving them the interface. Here's a couple 888s and fucking here you go.
They're breaking it down.
You can get rid of the ADATs and we'll replace it with.
I love the ADAT.
Shit.
Oh my God, I was an ADAT king.
Yeah.
So I love the ADAT, man.
Fuckers were expensive.
Well, I mean, ADATs were like when
the 2-inch reels. You talking about all that?
Yeah. The 2-inch reels were the bread and butter.
We always had to have a limo to go to the studio with those 2-inch reels. Cause never took the train. They like, yo, never. Because one time I was gonna take the train with them shits.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure they're too valuable.
Was going crazy. Like, what? Boy, you going on the train tracks with them shits? Oh man, don't ever take the train with 2-inch reels. Like, like, yo, I was gonna take the express to 42nd Street. Like, no, he's explaining the mechanism of the rails or something.
Oh yeah, the magnet on the rail.
He's like, don't ever do
erase that shit.
We'll erase it soon. By the time I already got the 42nd, that shit would have been off it.
Cooked.
Word. RZA was like, don't ever do that again.
That's right.
Yo, don't even try to do it.
Yeah, that's wild.
I try to keep the money. You know, he gave me limo money to go up there. That's like, back then, limo money, you know what I'm saying, was $1.50.
I'm gonna jump the turnstile. Fuck that.
Nah, I ain't jumping the turnstile. I'm Timbo King now. You know what I'm
saying?
I got reels in my hand.
I still do it.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, just before I got on the train, I was like, yo, RZA, I called the studio. Back then, you had payphones.
Yeah, payphones.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, RZA, I'm about to jump on the train and come to the studio with the joints. What? The train? Yo, I gave you money for the fucking Mexico. Nah, man, come on, stop being cheap, man. Take the car, man. Like, all right. And then when I got to the studio, he taught me. He said, like, yo, all this shit we did on here would have been erased.
Yeah.
What?
That's wild.
How technology, now, you don't think twice about bringing your entire hard drive onto the fucking train.
Oh, yeah, but back to what I was saying. He had Pro Tools first.
Yeah.
I was there when, I think, what year was that? 98, right after the Swarm album.
Yeah.
Pro Tools came to RZA. He was like, yo, we got this new program, man. They actually came there with the computer,
the interface, and
everything. Put it in the middle of the console. Crazy. Everybody, the whole Killer Bees was in there. Like, what the fuck is that? Smoking and shit. What the fuck? Because we on like, oh, that's a Hellraiser. That's a fucking computer. Yo, Hellraiser, peeping shit. Yo, that's a computer, man. Yo, that's the shit. Yo, us Illuminati. Yo, what the fuck, RZA? Yo, what the fuck you doing with the computer? We was on some shit like, oh, the microchips. Oh,
they're gonna fucking get us with that shit. You turn that shit on, they gonna watch us.
Yeah,
Sons of Man.
Killer Priest.
Killer Priest.
The microchips is coming in. Yo, what they doing, RZA? RZA, Dustin, you bugging the fuck out. But yo, that was crazy, man, with that information though, man. When being the first time seeing the shit first, like yo, Pro Tools and what's the other shit he had first? A lot of shit they had first. That manufacturers came to them.
Yeah, all the different beat machines.
Oh yeah,
shit,
like the new what's the name of that machine? It was after the ASR. It was another machine that came there.
That made by was it another one made
like
by
Korg,
Sonic or Korg the Triton?
Yeah, one of them guys.
Or Trinity.
Yeah, the Trinity. There you go, the Trinity.
Yeah.
Them guys came through. Like, oh shit, the new sound in RZA. Like, shit was crazy.
That was
son.
when they had the whole fucking whole sequencer inside the keyboard. That was like the beginning of that era. With sounds that you didn't have to sample. Yeah.
They probably love RZA because he would rap about the gear.
The privileges of being like a hit producer, like not even think about RZA.
Era.
You got to think about Timberland. You got to think about Teddy Riley. You got to think about Easy Mo B. These guys get opportunities too from these big corporations.
Oh yeah,
depending on what hit. Because if you notice, everybody made hits off of different sounds. I made this record off of the MPC. I made the hit off of the SP. I made the hit off of I mean, like these new programs now. I made this hit off of GarageBand. I made this hit off of what's the other shit? Fruity Loops. I made this hit off of what's the other shit?
Logic.
Logic. You know what I'm saying? So whatever program that's popping or that's around, if you can make a hit off it, that's what the masses will follow.
I've been working on Pro Tools since '99, so I've been on Pro Tools since like right when it first dropped. I was on 4.3, and I'd never looked back.
4.3.
Yeah, I've been fucking because I went to school for music production at SUNY Purchase. Shout out Purchase. They had Pro Tools.
So you see music?
Yeah, definitely. I've been fucking. It's been like ingrained within my.
So you play actually?
I play a little bit of keys. I'm a drummer originally, but just all a little bit of guitar, a little bit of bass, enough to fucking put together a beat and
music
shit.
like that, like
instruments. That shit was just me, first one in my family doing it. Yeah.
He has the biggest band in upstate history.
Yeah. Called Merc. That was the name of the band that we did a bunch of touring around the area and shit.
Sample your sounds in the studio, like your drums.
Absolutely.
Your keyboards.
A bunch of shit was definitely sampled. Like the whole first two albums was based off of trying to create music with live instruments that sound like a sample. Like that was the whole, so because I was really brought up on hip hop and that's what I wanted that's what I wanted to hear, but I didn't want to pay.
So how would you get that sound of the static effect? Because that's what mostly people wanted to hear. That sound with the drum dark and tight.
Yeah. Just add it in. Just add it in with a sample in the background that's just a surface sound. And just when it's called for, not in every record, you do it based off of, and then the band developed its own sound. We started doing a bunch of live shows, and then it took on a life of its own, and then it became less about that and more of writing songs with the band, you know what I mean, in mind. It evolved itself into what it is. We actually got a show coming up. First one.
So you like band music better than
I rap my ass off on that
music?
Shit. Nah, definitely not.
Not to matter the show wise.
Nah, I gotta.
Or you like both of them together?
I'll do whatever the show.
I never tried instruments before.
Shit is fun.
I never did no instrument band show before.
That shit is fun.
I always think hip hop sounds better.
A lot of artists go that way after they finish doing the hip hop lane. They do the band lane too. They do the band lane. RZA doing the band lane now too.
Yeah. He was rocking with Brownout. I don't know if he still is, but that's like a band from
from Germany
Austin.
Or something. Oh, from Boston.
From Austin, Texas for a minute. Yeah. But he probably has a few bands he fucks with because that's how you do it. Really, you find a band that learn your shit.
That make your shit sound good too as an MC.
And there's and there's something about like a bunch of people on stage, all their converging energy if it's tight, and you get this support from this whole backing band that's behind you there to help propel you as a front person. It's like a different and you got all their energy at your back. Think of it like that. It ends up creating
It's like a support system up there. They know how to catch you.
Yep. And there's moments.
It's like your net.
And there's moments where they shine, where you can fall back for a second and regain your energy.
That's the best thing about it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
An artist. You need to fall back when you need to fall back. Like you can't do everything on your own.
Right.
That's why I like a DJ or a hype man or a dancer or a female.
Yeah.
Like or somebody from the crowd.
Have you had a DJ that really has meant a lot to you in your career that's kind of been a big part of your
No, I have
process?
hype man more.
Hype man more?
More hype man more.
Yeah.
I knew a lot of DJs, but hype men more that knew my lyrics and they knew my whole shit. Like
and like rocked with you. Yeah. You've had groups, so you had solo projects and group projects. And what do you like better, a solo project or a group project?
Always a group project because you get to argue with somebody. You can't argue with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You think you know everything when you by yourself. Be like, yeah, that's perfect. Everything is right. Nobody's here to test me. Nobody can say nothing.
Yeah.
But you in a group like, nah, that shit is whack. That shit, what? You get crushed. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Like, yo, but this was live.
Yeah, but having that kind of extra, that line to check you real quick.
Oh yeah, it's always
makes you better. Right?
Always better. Always better. That's you always need that support. You always need somebody. You bullshitting or you was on your A game. Yo, you could have been better. Yo, man, why you slacking? Yo, when, you need that sometimes.
Yeah. Facts.
All the time you need that. Regardless, you need that.
Absolutely, you gotta have that person.
That comes from your upbringing too. You can get that from your parents, or you can get that from your siblings, or you can get that from your neighbors, or you can get that from a family member. So growing up, you had that part of your life too. So somebody always got to be there to check you. So if you're in the music business, definitely somebody gonna definitely check you in that game.
What was Ghost Dog like doing? Ghost Dog.
Oh my God!
Being involved in
that
Ghost Dog.
That was RZA's first movie as Wu-Tang Records as a soundtrack in the movie. That was real big for RZA.
Yeah.
Shout out to Forrest Whitaker and Jim Jarmusch, the director. He did Coffee and Cigarettes with Bill Murray. That was a good one. That was a funny one too.
Yeah.
Jim Jarmusch he's like he's an ill writer. He only make films to the left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tarantino, those guys, they to the left and then another left. They never making it right. You know
they're never trying to go commercial with it. They're trying to say something with their films. Yeah.
And meeting him for the first time was cool. He was like, yo, I want to do this film. It's he's telling us about the film as a warrior. It's about a samurai warrior. In the hood. He's like, yo, does that make sense? A samurai warrior in the hood. He's like, yo, it's gonna be Forrest Whitaker. He's gonna have this demeanor of nobody messes with him, and the Italian mob gonna be after him, and it's this girl that he's supposed to protect that likes to read the book, and he gives her a book about life and death, how it all coincide with each other and shit like that. So he's like, all right, Ghost Dog the Weird Samurai. We go there. At first we went there and we went out to try it first.
Yeah.
Like as an extra. Forrest Whitaker was doing this thing. And then Forrest Whitaker heard it was shout out to Nemo and Billy Judah, Dreddy Kruger's peoples. We went there in Jersey. We filmed them in Jersey over there by, what's that, Grove Street? Some shit like that in Grove Street, if you're familiar with New Jersey. And went to the park over there. We went the first day to try out for as, what they call it, extra.
For extra, yeah.
They was like, yo, man, we like our energy, man. We want y'all to come back the next day. We was like, for real? He said, come back the next day. So we like, all right, we came back the next day. Forrest was like, yo, man, we like the way how y'all was in the cypher, but we want to capture that right there on the park scene, on the bench. We was like, okay, that's regular for us. So he said, we're going to be on one scene. No, he said, I'm going to be on one bench, y'all going to be on the next bench. I'm going to be feeding the pigeons, and I'm going to be thinking. And then there's going to be an ice cream truck for the kids. We was like, all right, cool, we can do that. So Forrest Whitaker said, you're not in the script, though. You're not in the script, though. We was like, so how are we going to do this? Like, what we should talk about? He was like, I'm going to just freestyle. He said freestyle. I was like, you know, I'm not good in freestyle. Like, shit, this motherfucker put me on the spot.
Yeah.
So remember, I got mad rhymes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, fuck it. The shit playing. I was like, yo, boom. Remember, quote me. This is in 1990. The end of 98 when we was filming this movie.
Yeah.
So I always think ahead. If you notice in the rapping part, I was like, yo, we on a conquest, a mercenary strike force, another life lost, murdered on the ice cross, vengeance, black ninjas with monkey wrenches, multiple gunshot wounds from 9 inches, 2010 cyborgs with heat sensors, Astro, my ghost dogs that climb fences, right? I said 2010 in 98.
Yeah.
I said that then because, like, yo, what if this movie don't come out? Because, you know, this shit might not come out now. I ain't going to say 98, 99, 2000. I'm going to give it another stretch.
No matter what, it'll be out by 2010.
No matter what.
And it's futuristic parts of this. Yeah. I want my part to stay futuristic.
I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to be on it. When they edited, then they, pardon me, the guy RZA was like, yo, Bo, you ill. Why you do that? I was like, yo. Oh, you caught that, Rob? Because he was in the editing system. He said, yo, you said 2010 cyborgs? I said, yeah. Because it's Ghost Dog, so I said cyborgs, you know. So RZA was like, well, anyway, back to Forrest Whitaker. Boom. Forrest was like, yo, you know what? Since y'all wasn't in the script, since you rhymed in the part, we have to put your rhymes in the script now. So your rhymes is in the script.
Oh, shit.
Because remember, I didn't get to talk like I was acting like, oh, how you doing, Mr. Ghost Dog? Or like, no, I was just straight rhyme. The camera came on me rhyme. So they were like, yo, Jim Jarmusch was like, yo, we're going to have to put his rhymes in the script. So now you're a part of the script. You get a check now. You get more than the extra check. You get the acting check.
You get the acting check.
I get SAG and scales and shit. Like, oh, shit.
Like, well, they to be an extra, and now that's fire.
You got a little extra.
You got a little extra. I like that. So, RZA was like, yo, you ill. How you get the rhyme in a fucking movie? And they made your rhyme a part of the script so you could get paid. So I was like, yo. RZA was like, yo, you ill.
Ill for that one.
You ill. Because, you know, everybody else started rhyming too.
Movie money is different
I'm talking about when I stopped rhyming, the other guys started rhyming. So they caught on like, yo, I'm not going to just regular talk. I'm going to rhyme too. I'm going to get in the script too. So they used my boy, what's his name? He was down with Onyx at that time. Clayton. Damn, what's his name? Clayton Raider. He was down with Onyx.
Yeah.
He was the one with the no shirt on in the park.
Yeah.
And that's how we got to SAG and all that other shit.
That's fire.
Wow.
That is ill.
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely fire.
Killer Priest. That soundtrack was dope, though. The movie and the soundtrack was dope.
Nah, for real. I remember when that first came out.
The Coogee Rap, the song with, what's that?
That soundtrack was crazy.
Cakes with RZA and Coogee Rap. That shit, doom.
And like RZA executive produced the whole, and like did the whole score for the shit. That shit was big time for him. It was like a real movie.
Yeah. And after that, he
like
did Kill Bill.
Yeah,
he did Kill Bill.
That's
That's a big one.
So that was like the spark right there. He's like, yo, bro, you was one of my first, how can I say it, introduction to Hollywood as doing film. And then we did Bobby Digital. I was in Bobby Digital movie, but that never came out.
Nah.
I was in Bobby Digital movie too. That shit was crazy too.
Was that something RZA did, or did a studio pay for that?
RZA did Bobby Digital on his own. It wasn't like no Hollywood studio,
independent film shit.
RZA was always doing some independent shit by himself.
How come that shit never came out? What did he fucking? What did he lose it in the basement flood? What the fuck?
Nah, I think him and Rob McDaniel said that one time. He said he think he had too much Wu-Tang clothes on in the movie. That's what Ralph McDaniel was saying. He had too much Wu-Tang clothes on in the movie. He's like, yo,
too much
man.
Wu wear?
Yeah, too much Wu wear. Yeah, it was too much Wu wear. And like, come on, RZA, like, damn.
Speaking of like Wu wear, Wu-Tang, that branding and being like, and that being a part of the, like, oh man, it's too much of that branding. But that fucking brand is the most iconic, recognizable.
The logo?
Yeah, just in general.
It's up there with
hip-hop,
Nike.
Like, it's
Oh shit!
yeah,
It's up there with Nike.
woo.
yeah,
It really is. It's up
That's
there with
crazy.
the swoosh. It's up
and
there
like
with the
the
swoosh.
level of like the the switch up, you flip it sideways, you make it a G, and then you got fucking
That was
you got the you
brilliant.
flip it upside down, you
What,
make
your
it an
shirt?
M, you turn
Make
it
it
into
Method Man.
Method
Method Man to Cal.
to
Yeah,
Cal.
the M.
You know what
That
I
was-
mean? You
that
got
was
fucking,
different.
that's it. Like the amount of and like you're associated with that fucking brand. Like how
Through
like,
Papa Wu, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Freedom Allah.
that's
Papa
like
Wu, man.
you've been like involved in that and like and it seems like the Wu kind of just lets everybody run with that branding and in their own manner. You know what I mean? Did you guys have that on your projects that you put out through Wu-Tang?
Nah,
You
when
had,
I
like,
came
the
out
Wu
as Wu,
branding?
when I came out, I didn't have the Wu-Tang logo. If you look at Royal Fam,
Yeah,
we didn't
Royal
have the
Fam.
Wu-Tang logo in the beginning
Yeah,
because we wasn't signed to Wu-Tang at that time. We was
Right.
part of Wu-Tang as a family, as a like
yeah, they promote you, they're shouting you out and shit.
But
They
we
kinda-
wasn't signed to them at first.
Yeah.
I didn't get signed to Wu-Tang until like 98, 90 after Ghost Dog and all that other shit.
Yeah.
Because RZA seen the effect, like, damn, son, you did the Soul in the Hole, you on fucking the shit you and Dreddy Kruger, Particle Son, y'all did the I Am record overseas.
Yeah.
The La Saga record, that shit went platinum. The single went platinum off a platinum album, and we won a French like Grammy Award equivalency to America.
Is there a place overseas where when you go, it's like lit, like you're fucking selling spots out because you had a lot of success
Oh yeah!
overseas, right? Is that
Oh
like
my God, Amsterdam is beautiful. Rotterdam
Yeah,
in general,
yeah.
like Holland, Amsterdam, Zurich, Switzerland, Germany, all those places is incredible with hip hop. You be like, yo,
Yeah.
that's what J. Wu the Damage is at right now. He's over there. He
He's
lives
over there
over
right
there.
now.
R.A. the Rugged Man lives over there.
Lives
man.
over there.
It stays over there, man.
Yeah.
Afu Ra's over there. Like,
They love that fucking.
they should stay over there, man.
Yeah.
You know, the venues remind you of the venues from back in the days
back in
over
the day,
here.
yeah,
the
yeah,
hip hop
New York
playing
and
here
shit.
in New
Yeah,
York,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, they love it.
Tunnel in the fucking.
The tunnel, the Palladium,
Palladium.
the home base, the
Yeah,
Muse, Latin Quarters. They give you that vibe over there. You go over there, you be like, you're in a time portal. You be like, yo, what the fuck? What, they switched it over? or something?
Yeah.
It's crazy though.
That's fire.
Yeah, but it's like 3 decades in, man, with this hip hop shit, man. So
Yeah.
you know.
That's dope.
I'm happy to be here. You know, some of my peers, rest in peace, they not here. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Going not forgotten, you know.
Yeah.
I listed them in my book too. A lot of people, the book, when you hear the Something Got to Give storyline book by Timbo King, oh my God,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's really what I'm into. Like,
Yeah.
the
As
book
you-
type
yeah,
vibe.
is it
'Cause
like
I got different chapters in it, so
Is it like a memoir kind of thing where it talks, or is it a fictional account or something? Or what kind of book is it? What are we?
it's gonna be a real life story.
like your
so
life
real.
story.
My
So you're
shit.
like a memoir, basically, like your life story, kind of autobiographical.
From then to now, basically.
autobiographical from.
Yeah.
That's fire for the 30 years in the game
Yeah.
and like the
I
things
got
that
some
you
shit to
experienced.
oh man.
Yeah.
The Notorious B.I.G. chapter, because we started together. You remember I was on the Who's the Man soundtrack. So I came out in 1993 before the whole Royal Fam Wu-Tang situation. I had a nice little gap between 93 and 95. You know, my introduction to the music business was, I was always on soundtracks for some reason. They always put me on soundtracks. Who's the Man, Soul in the Hole, Ghost Dog. I was always on soundtracks and compilation albums and A-list artists. They will always come after me. Yo, go get Timbo. I don't care if you're A-list or B-list. Go get Timbo. Go get Timbo.
Yeah.
I would set it off for them, stuff like that.
That's
you know,
fire.
come with the concept or come with an idea that everybody agreed to, and they let me run off with it, and then
Yeah, how
from there.
important back then was the concept? Like you didn't just like randomly write whatever you wanted and like where a verse would go from one thing, talking about one thing and then talking about another. It was like
You could do those.
you could do those, but there was always like there was always like that sit down conversation about we're gonna have a concept or we're just gonna write to write. What are we doing? But the concept, like how important was the concept record back then? Do you feel like it's still
like for
remains
instance,
important?
like a project that we put out in 2020. Shout out to my brother Exquisite, Ab the Order Crack in the building. We got a project called TIM, Thoughts in Motion. That was a concept-based album because both of our names was given name is Tim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I love concepts.
Yeah.
So Thoughts in Motion, you know, Time is Money, that whole vibration, we came together with that. And that was dope. We had records like The Lab. We had records like Albany Manor representing, because Albany Manor was a big time Jamaican spot club in Brooklyn, New York. You know what I'm saying? All the hot girls, you know, they play the hot music. Then Albany Manor up here in upstate New York.
in Albany.
He was telling me the history about Albany Manor. He took me to what it was like what is it, City Hall, Albany Manor, what it was? Some place we did the video at?
Cross the Street from Palace, in
Yep.
Broadway. It's like the original foundation of Albany, the original settlement.
Yeah, the original settlement of Albany down by Broadway. Yeah.
So So when he told me about that, I was like, all right, cool, we could put that together. And then we had the what's the other joint we did? We did two.
Thoughts in Motion.
No, Thoughts in Motion and Albany Manor and The Lab. That was like my favorite ones out of the three because it was an EP.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 5 joints on there, produced by Ab. Shout out to Ab in the building. He's quiet on the low. And that's what it is, man. We stay with that concept. Concepts is a big thing to me. Royal Fam was a concept to me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was Timbo King. I brought that to the table with the Wu family because Sons of Man was coming biblical.
Yeah.
We came with the battle cry. Like Royal Fam was always the battle cry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not battle MC, so I came with the, you know, get them. The
That's that. Yeah.
That vibration,
That
you know,
vibe,
that
yes,
medieval vibe. Not medieval, but
like
in that lane.
in that. Yeah, we're coming up. So this is something we always we ask every guest because it's a weed podcast and we like to know opinions on what's happening in weed culture. Right? There's this phenomenon called spray packs. You know about spray packs?
Spray pack. No, put me in tune. Spray pack.
So it's like like they'll take whatever weed and then they'll put sprayed terpenes on it. So terpenes are like the smell, the whatever,
Oh my God.
and then they make that shit smell.
That's what y'all call it, spray pack?
It's called spray pack is the
We just call that
colloquial
shit
term
laced.
for it. Yeah.
We just call that shit lace.
Lace,
Like, yo, man,
yeah.
that's lace weed.
Yeah, so the spray, but the spray, so we like,
I mean, I look at it
we
like
got
this.
caught off guard, right? So we
I look
did
at it, if you don't got no farms, if you don't have no factories, you don't know what the fuck you smoke. I don't know what the fuck I'm smoking, man.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I do.
I'm not there when it's grown. I'm not there when they process it or how it's going down in the what they call it, the developing lab and whatever.
Yeah.
In the seeds. I don't know that shit.
Now,
know what
we
I'm
know
saying?
that if you shop in the dispensary, stage1dispensary.com.
Oh, yeah,
make sure
yeah,
you
'cause you
order.
know-
we got the
you know.
labs. We know how to read labs. We actually read the labs.
So you got
That's
X-rays. So you got
we
the X-rays,
actually
man.
read the labs. That's important to notate because it
That's
is
one
important.
thing about Albany, man. Albany, y'all got the
we're not
y'all
playing
got
around.
the outdoor life. You know what I'm saying? So you know the difference.
Yeah,
Like when people say they outside,
yeah,
Albany,
yeah. We
you're
outside.
outdoors.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
You hear me? The city guys are outside. This is outdoors.
yeah. I mean, I respect
see what
it.
I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a
I'm
fact.
with it. I'll
Yeah,
take it.
yeah, I
I'll
like
take
that.
it.
I like the analogy.
That
It's,
upstate.
yeah, it's hilarious.
That's how I looked at it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you're
very-
outdoors.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we are. I do. Yeah, no, we read the labs, man. We definitely read the labs. So I suggest everybody reads the labs. Might not.
Yeah,
So
you'd
how
be-
long
you'd be
Stage One been
surprised
around?
if
Like,
you
2
read
years,
some of the
2
labs.
years.
I mean, you know, stage one's been around 25 years. You know what I mean? Yeah, but 30 years. But
So you have your own strand of marijuana too?
Nah,
or
we
just
did
the
just
dispensary?
the dispensary. So, but yeah, with no vertical
Yeah,
integration.
you
they
can't
don't
you
let
can't
you do it.
cultivate and have a retail license.
Why?
Like,
Yeah. It's
New York
just
doesn't allow
the
it.
law. It's just the law.
Wow, so you
It
can't
was with
corner
good
the market.
intention,
You
though.
can't
Nah,
corner
you
the
can't
market,
corner.
basically.
Yeah.
So, y'all sell by what?
Everything up eighths to You know, we have a couple.
So y'all have
dimes
to
or
buy
whatever.
from
We got
somebody
a lot of pre-rolls.
Yes.
that grows?
Yes.
Oh, that's
So we just
crazy.
So we're like a regular
we just
ass
shop
store.
around. We just shop around and we get the best. We curate a
So
selection.
wouldn't it be
that's-
more better if you was your own farmers and you could just sell the shit that you grow?
But we are meeting with all of the farmers, and we develop relationships with those farmers, and then we find the weed that works with us, and with the processors and there's certain people that
Do y'all have cannabis awards?
not yet.
For real?
Working on it, yeah.
Well, they got that in Amsterdam all the time. That's where we go there.
Yeah.
Every November is the Cannabis Cup.
Yeah,
Oh,
New
my
York
God.
State is not. I don't think it's a mature enough market to really have a full-on cannabis.
What?
Like there's little ones. There's little pop-up ones here
Okay.
and there. You know what I mean? Different regions. There's like regional ones. There's not the different dispensaries hosting them to be like we had one that was just like a internal with a few of our brands that we like we had like within our dispensary. You know what
So
I mean?
let me ask
it's
you a
kinda-
question. On the stock market, is marijuana on the stock market?
Some
Not New York shit. So like there's like some bigger companies, that are.
It should be, right?
Yeah, there's some bigger companies that are on the stock market that.
Oh,
you know,
companies, but
yeah,
not
large.
marijuana itself. Meaning marijuana that's
Like-
controlled by companies.
Yeah, companies that have
So
have
it's
their
not like
hands
sugar.
in it.
It's not like tea. It's not
No,
like.
because there's so many different venues to make money in
Oh.
cannabis. So there's like big stocks there's growers, there's people who are vertically integrated all over the country. So they grow, they have stores, they process everything in between, but they're a bigger company. Then they're big enough to be public. So they have those are,
So
Mhm.
but it's still federally,
That's the
illegal.
big problem.
and that's
So-
the main.
Not
what is above tobacco though, right?
No, because it's still
So tobacco's-
federally illegal. So there's your.
So if it was illegal, like you said, it'll be under ATF or it'll be on its own division.
Well, right now they're I don't know, they're rescheduling it, or they're in the process of rescheduling it from a Schedule 1 to a Schedule 3. Schedule 1 has it like heroin.
Oh, shit.
A Schedule 3 is
Yeah, it
more
was like
like
heroin for a while.
pharmaceuticals and shit. You know what I mean? You know,
Schedule 3 is like the same level as
So
like
what do these
ketamine
laws
now.
have
So
to
it
be passed by
changes-
certain?
it changes all sorts of shit. It changes tax policy. It
That's what I
changes,
mean.
yeah,
It
it changes
takes,
tax policy. It changes
So who changes that?
prosecution levels.
People that come in politically, that come in the next 4 years,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yo, we know
Well, it was
this
health
guy
and- it was
that's
health
going
and
to
human
school now.
services.
He's going to be in office in 4 years, so maybe in 4 years he can do something to write something
It was
to
a health
make
and,
it pass.
It was Health and Human Services under the Biden administration that did that.
Okay, to see shit
Yeah.
like that. That's what I'm talking about.
Technically, it is reclassified because Health and Human Services already did it, and it has to be ratified by the DEA. But legally,
But they have a
legally,
timeline?
it's already blown the timeline because they did the public comment and then the judge who was supposed to finalize it said some
Oh,
bullshit
so everybody
about
has
wanting
a
to see
play.
where the
Like you say,
administration is.
the
with it.
politician, the
But
judge,
but
everybody has a
technically-
play.
Yeah, everybody has a play. But technically, it's actually reclassified and because the Health and Human Services made the recommendation, and that's the standard according to the law. That's the standard. So you know, we're the furthest along that we've been in a long time, but
Yes.
it is a long road to federal legalization for all sorts of political reasons, right? From taxation to, monetary policy and everything in between. So it's really, it's weird.
So is it a database system for dispensaries? Is it like
not on a federal level, on a
Okay.
state level? It's
Okay.
governed by the state. So it's a
State legal, federally
Yeah,
illegal.
state legal in the state, taxed by the
But-
state, taxed by the federal government.
Oh, shit.
They tax like a motherfucker by the federal government.
what
The-
they tax?
the Fed
is
shit
it more,
sucks,
more
but-
than sales tax?
Well, sales taxes for the state, and then it's regular tax like a normal corporation would be taxed by the state as well. But on the federal side, how it used to be previous to it being rescheduled was it was cost of goods sold, so you could write off very few things. Really, the product and where you stored the product. and how you moved the product a little bit before it was sold. But anybody selling the product can't write that off. Where like the sales floor in the building, you couldn't write that off. All the normal write-offs that you would get. You're
As a company, or
that's a dub. That's a dub for you.
Yeah.
The only thing you can write off was the product. So it's very like.
You gotta be microscopic with that shit.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you brought that up because I actually had a question for Merc. Now, given that, what we know, like how it'll give you a lot of tax breaks and like it will really help in that sense, do you think it's worth it being that like companies like Amazon and even Walmart, they're going to be able to enter the cannabis industry? Do you think the perks will be worth it with those guys, like companies like that being in the industry?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's already kind of the existence of that, and they're just
to an
gonna,
extent, but
yeah, they're just
Amazon
gonna
can
blow,
come in and choke them
gonna
out.
blow up.
Like it's like they'll choke the MSOs out.
Yeah, but do they have? So I don't know. Like it depends on how that you can't ship tobacco, and you know what I mean. You have to. It's not like a thing, right? It's governed by the ATF. You can't ship firearms.
It's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it would be more like that.
I hope
there's different
it would.
taxes in different states. It's federally governed, but it's definitely like people go to Virginia to buy their shit. The law is still.
It would still be regulated by the state.
Yeah, exactly. The law is what the state. It just becomes legal federally, but the state.
Well, that's what I said. A full federal legalization
Yeah.
happened theoretically. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but
To
full
where
federal
Amazon and
legalization.
Walmart and everybody could just sell weed, like would it run
No,
like
but I
cigarettes
don't
though?
think it-
Because
but-
that's a good point.
Yeah, I think it would run more like tobacco.
Yeah.
It would be more like alcohol.
Yeah.
You know.
Let me
There's
ask you a
like-
Can you buy
question.
alcohol online?
Is marijuana
Yeah.
It depends on the state.
Yeah.
the title of
Yeah, what's up?
marijuana is the same title as hemp?
Oh
or
yes,
hemp
I know
is a
that. I know that.
certain-
Oh,
the
no,
fiber
hemp
of
and,
marijuana.
yeah, hemp is federally legal. It's governed differently than
That's what I meant.
cannabis. Yeah, so cannabis is like and hemp are two different plants. They're the same, but they're different variations.
So hemp is a fiber.
yeah, it's
it's
used
a-
for all sorts of shit. Yeah, fiber.
So you can make clothes.
Clothes. You can
Paper.
make fuel out of it. So
Yeah,
much shit. That's
yeah.
why cannabis
Yeah,
is
anything.
illegal initially, is because it had so many uses. It
Right.
threatened so many industries.
Not
But now
cannabis,
hemp
but
is-
hemp.
No.
Yeah, but now
Well,
hemp.
yeah, it's all one and the
But now
same. Yeah,
hemp is
it's a
legal,
male
though.
plant and female plant. Like
Yeah.
Oh, so one is a female and one
the
is
one
a.
we smoke is a female, and the hemp is a male.
Now.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's why it's illegal. It's just too useful. It's probably the most useful plant in the world. I can't think of something that's got more uses than hemp and cannabis.
But now hemp's not federally illegal anymore.
No, it's not due to the
so-
farmers bill. That's why we were saying seeds are legal to ship now, and so that's
seeds are
dope.
legal to ship. Yeah, but you can't. And that was where the CBD market came from. Was as soon as hemp became legal, because you can make CBD
Clones, right?
out of hemp, and there's not a lot
You
of.
can
You
make
don't need the
CBDs
THC.
out of hemp.
Yeah, you don't need THC to make CBD. There's a lot of CBD in hemp, so that's why there's like CBD flower is like hemp flower, and that there's no THC in it, and it, it's like
not potent.
and you can sell it.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's just a whole different. It's just different though.
I've smoked CBD flower once. It was mixed.
So
Adam
when
passed it
when
to
they
me.
say
Yeah.
Caribbean
It
was on the
brothers,
pod.
like Jamaicans,
I
when
was
they be
like-
having a yard of weed and all that,
Yeah.
what's the difference between that weed, that marijuana, and the marijuana that you're just talking about?
Seems like it's like the growing practice,
Okay.
like the way it's grown, how it's cultivated, and
Basically,
the,
how it's
and
cultivated.
genetics of it all too are play a role.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
So
soil, the ground, and everything.
yeah, the sourcing of it. Is it grown indoors? Is it grown outdoor? Is it
What's the best marijuana? Outdoor, indoor, what?
Yeah.
I say indoor, but there is outdoor that can compare to indoor.
So what about they used to have the marijuana? What's the hydroponics or something like that?
Yeah.
Underwater or something, in water or something?
Yeah. So it's like the roots. The root
They
system
still do
would
that?
be
Hydro's not as popular as it was, though. I feel
Yeah, no.
like hydro used to be really
Really
fucking
popular.
popular. You know,
It's
living
not popular
soil is the
no more?
best.
It's still,
Yeah.
Like a lot of the big.
Yeah, a lot of the big grows grow hydroponically still. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the big national the the MSOs and ROs, which that's like multi-state operators or registered organizations. That's what those are like the big companies that are operating on a multi-state level, and they're invested millions and millions of dollars.
Do they got marijuana? This is
That's how they get
marijuana
the
water,
most out
right?
of a harvest,
so basically,
too, is
it's just like
hydro,
marijuana water.
Yeah,
That's a seltzer, and that one's an actual lemonade.
That's a lemonade. Yeah.
That one's not a seltzer. That's a
So
lemonade.
you drink it. It's got 10 milligrams of THC in it, and it's like it hits you
Solid
like
liquids
taking
and
a drink.
gases.
That's right. Yeah.
That's crazy. Let me try it though.
It's pretty good. I don't
This
even
one
like
is the
seltzer.
lemonade,
This
right?
one's
This
good.
one is the
See me
lemonade.
That's a
drinking seltzer
lemonade.
over here?
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah.
Yeah, you never drink this.
Nah, I never do. It's good.
This is your brand too?
Nah, it's just a brand that we sell. It's one of the brands that we carry. We sell basically the second most amount of drinks because the capital region is a drinking ass. We drink a lot of fucking drinks in the capital region. So then having these weed drinks and it's like legal, I knew we'd sell a lot of fucking drinks. We sell a lot of drinks in the whole state. For them, we sell the second most, I think.
What, for heirloom?
For heirloom,
Yeah.
yeah. Which is just like fucking crazy. But yeah, at least 6 months
When
ago.
I seen the
when
logo,
they
I
told
thought it
me.
was like the back of a train, entering the train when it come out.
Yeah, yeah.
I totally see that.
I see
I
it
could
too.
totally see it. Now, did the stoop door look like that, or is that just a?
Nah, it's a render. It's
Okay,
an artist
yeah,
rendering.
no,
of it,
fair
you
enough.
know, of the whole. But they're just trying to maintain the concept.
So is this
of it.
only one dispensary?
Yeah.
There's
we
only
did-
one
yeah,
so far?
yeah, just one so far.
Y'all
Yeah.
planning on, getting like more than one,
Yeah.
2 or 3?
Once the market settles down and we know where it's at, and then there's good opportunities.
You
to
got
be
West
had as
Coast
a result
connects,
of that.
West Coast, down south,
Nah, it's all New York.
only New York,
Yep,
only fucking
all-
with New York.
Yeah, because it's not federally legal, so the law is you're only allowed to buy from New York grows, and
Okay.
so. But we're tapped in because
Stipulations.
we've been here from the beginning. We know every brand, we know all the people, and we're doing the numbers. So the brands that want to do.
How you
numbers
feel
come
about
see
these
us.
artists going into the dispensary world? Like Raekwon,
Love it.
Love it.
who else? Method Man.
Yeah, we sell a lot of Method Man's weed.
Yes.
Yep.
What's his
Yeah.
top brand? What's top
He's
strain?
got Takal. His top strain is Love
Jones, baby.
Love Jones.
Love
I
Jones
heard
is
his
the best,
son.
that's
I heard
for
his
damn
son
sure.
It's my
talk about
favorite in
Love
the
Jones.
shop.
Yeah.
Power talk about Love Jones. And what about
Yeah.
Raekwon's? What's his Hastonia or something like that?
Yeah, he's in New Jersey,
he's
isn't
in
he?
New Jersey.
Yeah,
Not New York
he's
yet.
not in New York.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I hope he
waiting on
comes
that.
to New York though.
Yeah.
But yeah, we love Takal. We sell a lot of
Sell
Takal
a
weed.
lot of
Oh, yeah?
Takal,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We love Takal. He has some of the best weed
For
in
sure.
the state for sure.
Our
Definitely.
friends
Grown by 80K.
that helped run Takal are like Albany people. They had a Raz, and Raz had this t-shirt brand called Tree Shirts.
Tree
And
shirts.
he was doing a lot of shit. And that's how Matt discovered him. He actually through that t-shirt brand, and then they just worked together on putting together the
You said that's the
brand.
Takal hat on right
Yeah,
now?
this is a Takal hat.
No, it's
But what I love about it is you can put your own patch on it and shit. So
Bong, bong, bong.
Let me see.
I just put the fucking
Oh.
stage 1 patch on it over the Takal
So it's
shirt.
a Velcro.
So it's a stage
You
1
collab.
Takal
You had 'em,
collab.
didn't
I
you?
feel like I could do that though
Bong,
because
bong, bong, bong.
Raz, that's my people. You know what I mean? So I'm not violating.
Nah, you know.
I'm representing. You know? Yeah, that's fire, right? Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fire. It's fire. When you told me that, I was like, oh,
Yeah,
shit, you can take
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's one of a one? That's one of one? Stage one?
Stage 1.
One of one? Okay.
That's a fact.
Bong, bong.
Yeah. So
Word.
we're, supporting, loving
Got that show
whole brand.
tonight.
yes.
Yeah, you got the show, Rocco
Yes,
Master
yes.
Killer. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
Master Killer, Jamel Arif, the guard right there. They come through. I didn't go to the show last night in Soho Live in New York City. I just got myself together for upstate. I love coming up here.
Are you playing the Syracuse show too? There's a Syracuse tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that's what Tim was telling me too. Swizzy, he was telling me. But I'm going to the Red and Meth thing. I think it's a Red and Meth thing
Red
going
and
on.
Meth
Here,
thing
yeah.
going
Yeah.
on here tomorrow.
Yeah, so I'm
yeah.
gonna fuck with the 420.
We got Ghost coming through tomorrow.
Yeah, Ghost
Yeah.
pulling up.
Ghost is Ghost, Ray, Red, Meth. So y'all got a whole extravaganza this weekend.
Yeah,
type
yeah,
vibes.
yeah.
Biggest in the
Facts.
country though, like
Hell yeah.
I think it might be the dopest 420 event going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
So
pretty.
y'all have anything going on? Just
Yeah, we're interviewing Ghost and Jim Jones tomorrow.
Jim Jones?
Yeah.
Okay. What time? Can I pull up?
Yeah.
I mean, afterwards, I don't know. You're gonna
Yeah,
be
3
working.
to 3 and 5:30. We're chilling.
Okay, so they
Pull
might
up.
be here tonight then.
Nah, they're probably coming up tomorrow morning, but yeah, they're pulling up tomorrow afternoon. So
Okay, Jimmy, my man.
yeah.
All right, he did a movie at my spot because we got a 5,000 square foot warehouse,
Nice.
film studio. Eight sections. You know, you got the interrogation room, you got the jail cell room.
That's fire.
the
That might come in
courtroom,
handy, bro.
You got the courtroom.
We might be tapping in with you about that.
Yeah.
If you've seen it, you seen 38 special video with Method Man.
Yeah,
I did.
That's where you did it at.
Oh, that's
At the
fire,
spot.
bro.
You know, it's my sister's spot. You know, my youngest sister,
Hell
her
yeah.
Show Up Films Entertainment. They started a web series called Project Heat. I don't know if you're familiar with that lane.
Okay.
Web series lane, and
That's fire.
from the series she started a film company, and from the film company just got the warehouse. You know, do services for film,
That's
independent film companies. You know,
awesome. Yeah, and that's in Brooklyn.
it's in Brooklyn. Yes,
That's
sir.
fire.
So
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Supporting that.
Jim did what's that? His new movie Church or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it right there. He did it right in there.
That's awesome.
That's
Bills
crazy.
knows everything.
All right, we're gonna swing it over to this side of the table and do some of these segments that we
Okay.
that we do.
Okay.
Yes,
So
Okay.
Scotty, we got Scotty's Kicks every week. He brings out a different pair of sneakers. He's
Okay.
got a massive collection that never ends, and they do a little history lesson on the importance of the kick, and you know, feel like the Venn diagram
Ooh.
of sneaker game.
You got the Rude Boy Jamaican flag color joints too.
yeah.
Oh, they got the Wu-Tang joints too. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So this is
What's that? The 9-4s?
this is the Jordan 4 Thunder. I got Wu-Tang patches put on them though, turned them into Wu 4s.
Thunders.
Yeah.
Figured I'd bring them in because you're Wu.
So that was some. That
What
was
year
some,
that came out?
The original Jordan 4
Yeah.
was 1989.
Or 89.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
89 was the original Jordan 4. This particular one was 2012, I believe, and they came back out again last year, I
2012.
think. But yeah, that's the 2012 pair. I had this girl put on the Wu patches on them, and I turned them into my own shit, you know?
That's fire. So you customized them.
Yeah, it was just a little patch on the tongue, but, you know. Didn't need any more modification. It was already a Wu-Tang colorway, you know? So
Yeah,
That's
fire.
another 101 right there, just like Merc's hat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the 101.
yeah.
There you go,
The
stage
101,
one.
there you
I'm
go.
sure that's been done mad times, though. Like, let's be real. Like,
Yeah.
Word up.
there's a reason them Wu patches exist. I got them from a sneaker customizer site.
Word.
That was a patch made to be perfect size for the Jordan 4.
Fair enough.
So-
I mean, the copyright on that W is incredible worldwide. Like the trademark is
Yeah.
crazy. Like different countries probably, and Turkey is probably different from India. India is different from United States. United
Yeah.
States is different from China with that W. I never
That,
asked
yeah,
Riz about that.
There's a
Like,
lot. I'm sure there's a lot going on with that W all
For
over
real,
the
it's
world. The
like you said,
trademark
like,
is insane.
The
yeah.
trademark is crazy.
Yeah, insane. Ooh,
Word
oh,
up. Yes.
shit's on fire.
You on fire?
Whoa.
That's because I'm about to
Now
spit
we
that
see,
fire.
we thought that
That's
was
what's-
something
that's
happened
going
over
on.
here when we pulled up. It was
Yeah.
like fire trucks, the ambulance.
Oh
over here.
shit!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody got bit by a dog. Oh shit!
Oh yeah, okay, okay.
What happened?
Hope
Yeah,
it
when
wasn't
we
a
pulled
customer.
up-
Shout out.
Get the fuck out of here.
That sucks.
Oh man.
He's all right. He's okay.
Everybody
Wait,
all
one of our
right? All right,
customers
all right.
did?
Nah, I mean, he's probably been in here, but he's from all.
Oh.
Well,
All right. Well,
Hope that
shout
they
out
alright.
to shout
definitely
out to
for
that.
sure.
And,
Word.
glad he's all
You
right.
got bit inside
Ironically.
the store.
No, around the corner, around the corner.
Inside his own car. He was in the
Oh.
van, and the dog, and then his sirens came on behind him, and then the dog bucked out and bit him. And
Oh, his dog bit him.
His own
Oh,
dog.
his own dog bit him.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
that's
Yeah.
wild.
Oh, he must be a
Oh.
dickhead then.
After it all happened, the dog was just sitting at his feet, not even on a leash, just sitting there all calm as
Yeah, I mean it's
a little bit.
little pit bull.
Like, locked
Yeah.
on his arms, like,
Wow.
well.
Shit.
With all
Blessing.
that being said,
With all that being said, segment number 2 is Buddha Bars.
Buddha bars.
Jason,
Bars.
Jason lyrics.
I'm gonna just get right into it because you really can't make this shit up.
Uh,
I said, the underdog, they underestimate, though they need to throw a warning sign up on the gate. Try to find a leash that can hold a beast. Fuck a muzzle, I'ma struggle till it break. Was an underdog, now I'm just a lion, king of the underground, but they be undermining instead of understanding, missing the underlining. Underneath the term, I won't go unheard over my dead body, over their head probably. Don't matter, they gotta look up eventually. Say I'm overrated, but that ain't getting to me. Cause if I'm overrated, that mean they listening to me. That mean they hearing me finally, but they ain't getting it fully. Guess they can't understand if I try to give them the full me. When I try to be friendly, they treat me like I'm a pussy. When I kill every rapper, they treat me like I'm a bully. Saying pick a direction, I ain't letting them pull me. I ain't letting them gas. Keep my head where it should be. I've been rapping for 9 years, but I'm still a rookie. When I make it, I make it. Till then, I'ma make money. Make bitches hate me and women love me. Cause I love women, love bitches and getting from me. Remember, she was stingy with them digits like she didn't have the minutes. Guess she got a new plan cause she sprinting to me. Still hungry, I'm just trying to get my plate. The game's a big party, I'm just trying to get my cake in. I'ma miss out on mine if I sit and wait. So I gotta cut the line. Motherfuckers already ate. Ever seen an empty stomach on a heavyweight? Makes a bad temperament. So trust I won't hesitate to stick a fork in the rapper. They getting scraped. I don't see no competition. All I see is a buffet. Can't hear you niggas mumbling about the struggle over my stomach grumble. I'm fucking getting tired of being humble. I used to just want to rap. That's what being young do. Now it's deeper than that. I'm about to be an uncle. I do this cause I love to. Trust a plus. I trust in the fact that it'll get me where I need to be. You don't believe in me, then fuck you. Say that dreams can't come true is untrue. That's what they want you to think. So they can get you to do what you don't want to. So fuck your label. Fuck your demo. Fuck your lyrics. Fuck your instrumental. Bitch, I'm on another level. Fuck your prejudgmental. I know I'm something special. If you don't know how to listen, I don't know what to tell you.
Wrong.
Hey. When'd you write that one? I could tell.
That was 2014.
14.
Yeah,
2014.
yeah, word. When I when my
I like when an
nephew was
artist
born.
can capture time and still put it in
context.
now terms.
Word.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Because I see when you was zigzagging, zigging, meaning that under shit was crazy right there.
Good looking out. Good looking
Oh,
out.
over. Yeah.
Looking up under you and the guy. It's crazy.
Appreciate you, man.
Crazy.
Thank you.
I caught all of that.
Got a new plan.
Oh yeah, I
she's
caught that
sprinting
one
towards
too.
me.
I
Remember
caught
she
all
was
that.
stingy with the
Sprint.
digits
Yeah,
like
the
she
digits
didn't
and
have the
sprint.
minutes. Guess she
Caught
got a
that.
new plan because
Caught
she's sprinting
that.
to me.
Caught that. Caught all that.
Word up. Yes. And it's crazy because somebody just got bit by a dog. That was
You came in with that.
Came in with that.
I was like, we're gonna have to edit out this whole dog bite conversation in the fucking final.
I think the dog bite combo was fire.
You took the element. You took the element of was happening when we was talking. I was like, damn, he's ill. He caught that. Like, yo, he caught that. I don't know if that was part of the rhyme or it was a freestyle or it was just at the
that
song
wasn't
is
even
called
planned.
The
It was just
Underdog.
serendipitous. He had the bars that he was gonna spit for the show. We didn't even know we were gonna be
So
talking
I
about the
wrote
dog
that
bite. So
at a time when I
serendipitous.
was going through basically, there was a show that I went to. It was a rap battle, and they had turned my mic down. Like I knew I was nicer than everybody. Everybody knew I was nicer than everybody there, which is why they turned my mic down.
Yeah.
And got eliminated the first round. Look at anybody in this room. Does that sound like anything that would ever happen to me?
Get eliminated in the first round, never.
Come on,
Nah.
So that's why I was so tight. I wrote that shit. Like,
Kinda like it will only be a first
underdog.
round.
You know what I mean? So the underdog.
He got bars. He will only be a first round.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
facts.
Yes. Oh, what is it? Oh, Composition.
Talk about your
Yes.
album, yeah.
Go check it out. Composition, produced
Oh,
by
that's dope.
Merc. He made my whole album.
composition?
Yeah, I made
for
all
sure.
the
So it's
beats and shit.
Composition.
Yeah.
I never
CALM.
use that in
Position.
hip hop all the time.
Yeah, composition.
Nobody never used that.
Yeah.
And I've been using
Word
the books
up.
for the longest.
That's where it comes from the rhyme book. You
That's
know what I mean? Like
that's
I
what
always
I'm
had a
talking
rhyme
about.
book.
Show 'em the record
Bugging
right
like
there.
that. Be
Show
like,
'em
yo,
that's
son,
the logo.
I never used that shit out of all these years. I've been rhyming with the fucking.
That's the logo right there.
So
Oh,
that's
that's
why
just
I
like
made
shout out to
that.
Swirly who did the
She
artwork.
made that for him.
That piece.
That's dope.
Yeah,
but
so
it has
it's a concept album. It's a yin and a yang, a double EP. The first half is the ego. The
good.
second half is the self. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely go check that out.
This how the vinyl should look too.
She made that.
Yeah, she made that. Swarley made that shit.
It was you?
Yeah.
Dope. I like the little
Like the
stance.
little paint droplets, like the.
That's dope though.
Yeah.
Fire.
Fire shit.
Word up.
That's like a chakras.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yo, Tim, I just got one more question on my
Yes,
end.
sir. Yes, sir.
I wanted to talk about the 5% Nation and stuff like
Yes,
that.
sir.
And you know, its teachings and the pride it gave our people in history, and how healthy it was for the community back then. And for some reason, it seemingly got removed from communities and stuff like that. Do you think that was something intentional that happened? And do you think that our communities now would be like leaps more in more of a healthy space if we still had those teachings like you had?
Of course, we'd be in a greater healthy space. Because you got to think about it. The 5% Nation and the Gods of Earth's movement, to me, was like the early 80s all the way down to the mid 90s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The movement was strong far as in the inner city. I mean, I grew up with my uncles and my older cousins. They was like 1970 guards.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we was young around them as they was building.
Yep.
So when we got into in the 80s, like I said, the lessons was in the neighborhood, just like newspapers. It was regular. So it was common. So, like I said, the average person, like 16, like Nas wrote Illmatic 16 years old, 15 years old. Like
Crazy.
a 15-year-old right now, I don't think he could write like an Illmatic right now.
Right.
At 15, you know what I'm saying? With no type of knowledge, no type of guidance around him, especially if you in a neighborhood that's infested. I'm not trying to bring down no neighborhoods. Our neighborhood had drugs in it. Our neighborhood had crime in it. Our neighborhood had, you know, the worst of the worst. But we had great architect builders at the same time with science and mathematics to keep us level-headed, like straighten out with path. Either a preacher was going to connect to you, or either a guidance counselor was going to connect to you, or either a mentor was going to connect to you. Somebody was going to connect to you in a neighborhood to keep you stable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you didn't get it from your parents or you got it from your grandparents, it usually come from the house first. But if you got it from outside, it came from the guard bodies. You know, so I mean,
so positive mentorship is super important.
Yes.
In a community.
even if you get it in the sports venue, like you know, the community center, your coach. Somebody like, you know, that's going to guide you the right way. He might not come with the supreme mathematics, but he's going to come with common sense. He's going to come with responsibilities and valuables and values and principles for as a young man to have if you didn't have it in your house. He's going to at least instill that into you. So, I mean, the 5% Nation played a major part in my life. And it gave me going on 50 years of the knowledge being in the neighborhood worldwide. So everything evolves. So these are the grandchildren. We are the grandchildren of the firstborns. No, the great-grandchildren of the firstborn. Let me see, the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2020. So that's 4, right? That's 4 decades, 5 decades. So damn, we're the fucking great-grandchildren of the 5% Nation that I say. So
Just
I mean, shout out to all the other groups that came with the 5% Nation.
There was other groups,
like the Brand Nubians, Poor Righteous Teachers.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang wasn't. I mean, collectively they did it worldwide. Like to me, I think, you know, the Gods and Earths always was in music, hip hop since Eric B and Rakim, since Lakim Shabazz. Divine Force, Divine Styles, Sir Abu, that I know of, Just Ice, peace to Just Ice. They always been around. You know, the knowledge always been here.
Yeah.
So it's up to us to obtain, maintain, and sustain the knowledge and pass it on. Because that's our duty as a civilized man.
Yeah.
Is to teach those that don't know.
Right.
And why is a question that's asked by a person who don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have the answers, or if you have some type of solution to their question, to make them search even more for the answer. To me,
That's it.
Yeah, I like this vibe out here, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we
vibe is
we
dope.
appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
this
man,
was a
great
fucking
episode,
amazing,
For real.
amazing episode. You really came through and put it out there and told some great stories. You got you're an amazing
man, I'm telling you,
storyteller.
man,
You got a life. That book, everybody make sure
man,
they
something got
read
to
read
give.
your
The book is
man.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to TIM in the building, Thoughts and Motions, Ab, the Auto Crack in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got the show tonight with Master Killer. What's that? What is called? The Orpheus? The Orpheus? What's the name of the club?
Ophelia's.
Ophelius.
Oh, Ophelius. Shout out to Ophelius. That's the
I
first.
thought it said Orpheus.
First
Morpheus.
album release we did was it was called the Red Square
Yeah,
back
man.
then.
I had many shows at Red Square,
there's
man.
been a couple other things, but
I've rocked
Ophelius
that
is
Red
dear to
Square
my heart.
mad
Love that
times.
spot. So
Okay.
that's a dope venue, man.
Nice,
yeah,
nice,
yeah,
nice,
love that
nice.
spot. It's fun.
Gonna put it down for the town, Albany.
We had our
Manor.
first album release party there, and we fucking sold the venue out, and it was one of the best nights of my life, I swear. Because we didn't know what was gonna happen. It was like that album wasn't even out yet, right? But like they were like circulating these songs around all these bars, and then the shits got lit without me even trying to do anything. We put a video out. This was like 2009. Put a video out, shit was lit, and then the first album release party at Ophelia, it was Red Square then, but Ophelia is
Red
now.
Square.
Fucking
That's
sold,
the name
sold
of
the
it
shit
back
out.
then, Red Square?
Yeah, Red Square. Sold it out, and it was a fucking crazy
That's one
party.
thing about
and it was
Albany.
like,
I love
man.
Albany because we're actually on land. I'm actually on land right now. Like,
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like if the grid go off, like, I'm on land. I can go somewhere else now. Like, we in New York City, I'm in the shitty part. It's like, I'm fucked. I'm not even on land. It's like, I got to get up here first to get up on land and shit. This shit is ill.
Yeah.
I don't even think
I be
about that
telling
when
my-
I'm down
I be
there.
telling my peoples that,
Like, I'm
like,
kind of
we not on land.
disconnected. They
Right?
want it.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
can,
Like, we really
always
fucked
on a
up.
swivel.
me
Like,
in.
yeah.
I
Like,
I ain't
saying?
swimming across.
I feel good when
I'm
I'm
just
up there.
chilling there
I'm
the
on
rest of my
solid
life.
land right now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? The grid
Definitely.
go off, you'll go be bounced. We'll be good.
yeah.
Shit is crazy.
Swarley just said it's 420 right
Is
now.
it
Oh, right now
420
it's
right now?
420.
Shout out to
Bang, bang, bang,
420.
bang, 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 bang.
Buddha, 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 Buddha.
Right.
So
gotta
all
light up,
right,
right?
so let's put it out there. The best vibes. All right, where, right?
Yeah, stage one, man.
You know
Come
what I
on,
mean?
man.
Stage
Dispensary, let's go, man.
Yeah, best vibes, best everything. That's how we do it here.
Best podcast.
Best podcast.
Yes.
Stage one is it.
I like
Shout
the
out.
vibrations here. The frequency.
Stage1dispensary.com. Make sure
The
you
peoples.
order your bud. Yeah. Good people. You buy weed from these guys right here.
Yes,
These
yes,
guys will
come
be
see
out
us.
there selling you your bud.
Bro,
Pull
this
up. Yeah, facts. And we're Stoop to
We out
Store. Yeah, Stoop to Store, Legacy to Legal. Stage one podcast is how we do. Everybody make some noise one more time for Timbo King. Fucking being such a great
Bang,
guest.
bang, 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 bang. Original Timbo
Yeah.
King.
The original
Yes,
Timbo
sir.
King.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, facts.
Rat deals, pills, and exclusive. Come slide.
I be on that OG, tell you about the OG, piling up the roaches, got me feeling rosy.